YouTube world, back at it once again. Instant Classic 8. Here to talk about a lot of things involving ROH. This is why I call this the laundry list, because it's a lot of things to go over with. So I want to go ahead. I'm actually watching the Laker game, but they're pretty ahead, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this right now. First things first, I did go to the Ring of Honor show in Manassas, Virginia this past Friday. Gotta say it was a good show. Nothing too memorable. The DVD comes out. I mean, if you get it, you get it. If not, you're not missing too much. The best match of the night was uh, Roderick Shawn versus Eric Stevens. We also got to see the return of Chris Daniels, which was very, very good to see. Um, the best part of the show, at least for me, because I know him. If you guys don't know, Honor Hammer 26, you should definitely subscribe to him on air. But Honor Hammer 26 was actually had some fan interaction going on with Kevin Steen, and he actually, not willingly, but he locked lips with Kevin Steen, and it was pretty funny. So definitely go check out his video. He does a live report. He'll tell you all about it. So like I said, that was really, really funny. That was my first time going to a Manassas show. It will be my last because they're not going back to Manassas because segue into my next topic. Ring of Honor is coming to Richmond, Virginia. This was like when I went crazy when I heard this, because I was already headed for Manassas. And I was like, okay, Manassas is like maybe like a 2-hour trip, not that bad, but where they're going to in the complex is like 10 minutes away from me. So if you're in this area, if you're in the Washington area, come down here. If you're in the Tidewater area, Virginia Beach, Norfolk, all that, should come up here. Definitely come see Ring of Honor in Richmond. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a great, great show. That's in August. I want to say August 22nd. So definitely check that out. Uh, Coming up soon though, actually next month, Ring of Honor is doing its next internet pay-per-view, which is Death Before Dishonor. It's going to be in Toronto. Actually, I thought about going, but I will hold off on it. I'm actually planning on going to the next New York show because Supercard of Honor, I heard that was a really good show, but I'm planning on going to the next Ring of Honor show, which will probably be Glory of Honor, so that should be good. But the internet pay-per-view is Death Before Dishonor. Of course, you've seen the internet pay-per-views. They do a really, really good job on it, so this should be no different. They already have the hype video for it. You can see it right here. I put the link right there in the video, so definitely check that out. Yeah, just all good stuff coming towards the Ring of Honor. But what I want to talk about really much is doing my review of this show right here, which is Fueling the Fire. This was the first night that Ring of Honor was in Phoenix and for WrestleMania weekend. Um, I did do a live review. You can see that link right there. I did a live review with C-Dude, and I did it with Truthslayer as well. A live review of the show. So definitely check that out. But I want to go ahead and talk about this. Since I did, I went ahead and watched the DVD, so I can actually give my thoughts on the actual match. Not just being live, but seeing it on DVD as well. So let's just run through the card. The first match of the night was six-man mayhem. You had Joey Ryan, Human Tornado, who was returning, by the way. He was the special, I forgot what they call it, just special acquisition or big talent that was coming in. Human Tornado, Shawn Daivari, Johnny Goodtime, Rasche Brown, and Colt Cabana. This is a really, really fun opener, really good. For the amount of people that was in this match, you pretty much got what you expected. It was pretty much a given that Colt Cabana, I won't say he was given would win, but I mean, just out of all the competitors in there, you could really see Colt Cabana winning, and he definitely did. Like I said, really, really good interaction between he and Rasche Brown. You got to see the kind of athlete that Rasche Brown is, of course, doing a dive over the top rope and everything. This is a really, really good opener, really fun. We went to the second match, which was Scott Lost and Scorpio Sky versus the team of Chris Hero and Claudio Castagnoli, the Kings of Wrestling. When I first, even though I heard about this match, I was like, this is a squash. This is going to kill him. But honestly, I mean, you guys who see, once you see the show, you may think I'm overrating this. I really, really enjoyed this match. Scott Lost and Scorpio Sky gave them a run for their money. I mean, yeah, they were kind of dominant at times. Speaking of Kings of Wrestling, but it was back and forth. The highlight of the match is definitely Claudio Castagnoli doing the King swing on both Scott Lost and Scorpio Sky. He had one on his back and one hanging on from his arms. Just great stuff. Just shows basically the strength. It's funny because you hear Shane Hagendorf saying he's the strongest man in the world. Of course he's not, but it's just funny to hear that. They win with the KRS One Kings Reign Supreme. like I said, just surprisingly great match. I really thought it was going to be somewhat of a squash, but it wasn't. They really put up a fight. Here we go to Rocky Romero versus Alex Koslov. This was a rematch from Final Battle, the first internet pay-per-view in 2009. This was better than that match, definitely, but I kind of expected a little bit more out of them. But it was still a good match. Weird thing was the crowd was just weird. I mean, they started a F WrestleMania chant in this match, and it was just like a dive to the outside. It just, I don't know, it felt kind of weird. But like I said, this was better than the Final Battle match, and it was still a good match, you know, overall, with Alex Koslov picking up a win. Rocky Romero tried to do the Diablo armbar from the top rope and got rolled up into a he got rolled up for the win. And like I said, the ending was, you know, that was definitely good. But the match, thought it could be better, but it was still definitely good. Necro Butcher versus Bison Smith. This wasn't too much of a match. This is more of a segment, just trying to build up Necro Butcher versus the Embassy. They were just brawling all over the place in the crowd, up the stands, just all around. And they went ahead and stopped it. The Embassy came out and stopped Bison Smith. And like I said, it was just setting up an angle for the Embassy and Necro Butcher, which I can't stand. I'm so sick of that whole thing. But hopefully that'll end that pretty soon. And the match right before intermission, Kenny Omega versus Kevin Steen. This match was great. Kevin Steen playing to the crowd very, very early on. And just, you know, good back and forth action. And then, like, the last 4 minutes, it just got really awesome in there. They were just exchanging moves, exchanging spots. It was crazy. Kevin Steen got the advantage by a low blow. He hit a low blow, and then he hit the package power driver. And I really thought they should have ended it there, but actually Omega kicked out. And Omega kicked out, but he got the loss. Kevin Steen put the crossface on Omega and got the win. Like I said, definitely very, very good match. Other than another match on the card, my second favorite match on here, just really, really good stuff. Then we go to El Generico versus Steve Corino. This was like classic. This was like, who booked this match was just like they recently read how to book wrestling matches, like how to book matches for dummies. Classic good guy versus bad guy. Good guy coming out on fire. Bad guy gets the advantage. It's just beating down the good guy, and the good guy makes the fiery comeback, but gets gets distracted by the bad guy's partner. You know, just real old school type of match here. Kevin Steen actually came out to distract El Generico, which gave Steve Corino the chance to roll him up for the win. Cabana comes out to help out, and you know, they go ahead and pretty much pumping up the match that we've already seen, the match at the Big Bang. But like I said, it was a decent match, but just really, really basic old school match. But there's nothing wrong with that. Then we go to the Gauntlet match. This Gauntlet was run by Tyler Black. Of course, the night after was Roderick Strong. We'll get to that when I get that DVD. But this match was the Gauntlet for Tyler Black. The first match was Tyler Black versus Austin Aries. Very, very, very good match. It didn't go too long. Really, really good stuff. Exchange between Austin Aries and Tyler Black. Of course, we know what they can do. You had Sunday come out there for a valet for Austin Aries, and she got she got involved in the match some. So just really, really good stuff between these two. If you've seen Tyler Black and Austin Aries, you pretty much have seen this match. But that doesn't take anything away from it because it was a good match. Tyler Black ended up winning, got the roll up for the 3. Then Roderick Strong comes out, and they have an exchange between those 3 for just like a minute or so. Then it comes down to Tyler Black and Roderick Strong. Very good stuff as well with these two. Tyler Black ends up winning with the Gibson driver. He gets to pick up the win. So kind of give him that momentum going into the Big Bang. Of course, he didn't win. Of course, he lost that Supercard around the 5. But hey, he had a momentum on that night. But the Gauntlet was really, really good. Can't wait to talk about the Gauntlet the next night because that was even more exciting. Like I said, I'll talk about that when I get that DVD. No DQ match, Jerry Lynn versus Kenny King. Very good. Very, very good hardcore match. Thought it could be a little bit better, but hey, these two guys went ahead and they put it all out there. Kenny King, they kind of botched the ending. He was going for a sunset foot power bomb. Talking about Jerry Lynn, sunset foot power bomb. through the table. They kind of botched it, but hey, he went ahead and hit the power driver through the table for the win. Very good match. And then the World Tag Team title match, Briscoes versus the Wolves. Amazing. That's all I can say. You need to see this. You've seen that matches before. You definitely need to see this match. It's just, it was an awesome way to end the night, and it's just a really, really good show. Like I said, so this show is definitely a pickup. Definitely pick up. Go check out all those links and everything I said, and I should be back with my next review once I get the DVD. Until then, it's the Classic 8, and I'm out.